You know, no, I mean it's very exciting. You know, and it's I don't see the downside to this. I mean, I don't see a downside.
I don't. It's just takes, as you said, it takes time. My view, what better time is it now? Let's get it organized. And the great thing is it puts us in focus, not only with cruise industry, but with other travel destination ideas. And let's just get it open up, because there's not a better place than this area.
Well, you know, and, you know, Reina and our families sometimes go somewhere together, and we went to NASA. You know, they're having that big anniversary, 40th anniversary. We went over there, and then we said, while we're here, let's go to Kima.
That's right.
So we went to Kima and the boardwalk, and they had rides for the kids, excellent restaurants, easy parking. And I said, why can't Corpus do that? Absolutely. You know, why can't, you know, we've got Whataburger Field, we've got other things, but come on, when the Memorial Coliseum is getting cobwebs on it for 10 years and we still haven't decided what we're going to do with it, we've got to get off the stick and say, you know, definitive plans, you know, because even the Coliseum, that has potential. Make it a flea market, do something, you know, I mean, it looks like an eyesore.
We need, as you say, let's get our positive deals and push it. If we can do Windstorm, we can do cruise lines.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, talk to me about your partners in the legislature when you brought this up. Since you're a senior member, what was some of the input that you got from the other legislators?
Well, our local delegation pretty much worked together. I mean, there was no negatives. It was a team. Everybody from the senator to the 3 state representatives, very positive. Everybody worked together. And everybody's kind of in different committees and different issues, so we could help each other. And so from the local area, strong team. I have, on the cruise side, I have raised it, but when time ran out, I knew that my work would be after session, because the session ended. So I plan to talk to the Speaker of the House, and I plan to talk to some of our surrounding folks. And once I can get them, but I want us to get on board first, once we get on board. And I will keep you posted. In fact, for your show, the new Speaker of the House, San Antonio, South Texan, will be here next week. He will be in town visiting Corpus Christi.
I want him to wear, you know, a big luau shirt and say that he wants to go on a cruise down
there. You go.
You know, because a lot of people say, we want to go to San Antonio and go to the malls and outlets and everything. And then I talk to people over there and say, where's the beach? We want to go to the beach. We want to come down to Corpus and get away. It's kind of like we're all passing by each other on 37.
Absolutely.
You know, and I see your vision, and I support it 100%. I mean, we've got to get behind it. Now, if I can use this show as a platform, I want to let everybody to know that they can contact you at 949-4603. And that's area code 361-949-4603.
You got it.
And who's your right hand? I know that there's always...
Gay White is our district representative here.
Ms.
and
White?
Beck Brune, which you can also call Austin, which is 512-463-0672. That's 512-463-0672. And Beck Brune, whose family is over in the Aransas County area, and he grew up in Corpus Christi. So either place, the district office or the capital office, and even if it doesn't have to do with cruise lines, maybe somebody has another idea, you know, some sort of travel idea or an idea, please call either office.
So you're saying that anybody out there who has, you know, the drive, the incentive, and is one of our fellow brothers and sisters, constituents out there, can contact you guys and say, I've got an idea for business.
Please, please. It's great time because, as you said, economy is slow right now. What better time is to come up with the ideas to make it go up? Or, I agree with you, it's going to turn around. But when it turns around, let's be on it with good ideas for our area. Well,
you're always enthusiastic. That's what we need in the leadership, is enthusiasm. And that's why I bring you on. The other thing is, you have, you're appealing to the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s by getting on Twitter and
Absolutely.
Facebook. How do they find you and become a follower on the cell phones and all that good stuff?
I've got a person in my office who has just set us up. We do an email newsletter, as you like, and if people will go to electtoddhunter.com, because I don't pay for it by the state, I do it privately through the campaign. But if you go to electtoddhunter.com, you'll get the Facebook information, the Twitter information, and sign up on the email newsletter. But we are getting that set up so that we can do it all, and it's been very interesting. And I'm even going to get it to you so we can follow each other.
I'm excited. You know, and the Facebook stuff, ladies and gentlemen out there who haven't gotten on, it's just exploding. You can make friends on there, and then you find out who their friends are.
That's right.
And then it becomes a community, all of us together, where it used to be that you had to shoot out an email one person at a time or make an email list at a time. Now this has become explosive. I encourage everybody to get on Facebook.com, make your own account there, click your email list, and then they'll send out automatically. Send it out and find out who is on Facebook with you, and you become friends. Share ideas
Absolutely.
about business. Not just contact you, but once they contact you, everybody in that group, hundreds or thousands of people, will see that person's input and say, hey, that's not a bad idea.
Right. And these are how ideas get developed, is good communication.
Well, and we're loading up our show on Facebook now, too. They're going to have to see my ugly face on there, whether they like it or not.
Well, you were one of the ones that started on YouTube.
Yeah.
One of the shows that originated really putting their stuff on YouTube, so it's good to know you're doing it on Facebook.
Yes, we're doing it, and, you know, we're going to load this show up with your permission. And I'm really excited about this idea about the cruise line, and I wanted to devote the last half to business and the things you're doing to stimulate business. And a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, big business is what got us in trouble. Well, I personally say easy credit is what got us in trouble.
Probably.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. So let's talk a little bit about, though, health care.
Okay.
Because I know that our president has been putting out weekly information on it, town hall meetings, conservative or liberal or in between. The death of, you know, Edward Kennedy, we devoted a show to him. We memorialized him. Solomon Ortiz came on and remembered Ted Kennedy, and I remember his fight for health care. And, you know, but we've got to have a realistic plan. Everybody says, the conservatives say, well, everybody is going to get a free ride, a free lunch. The people on the liberal side say, we may go under if we don't have this health care. Where does the legislature and your buddies on both sides of the aisle, where does the ball land in Texas? What's the realistic idea about providing health care?
The issue of health care, because we're all staying older now. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody's being able to live longer. It's a big issue, and it affects everybody. If we could go back 3 to 4 months, and if I was asked for advice, I would have told them to do town hall meetings first before they got a committee bill out there.
There you go.
But it doesn't matter whether you're Republican, Democrat, or who. Sometimes you take a procedure or a strategy. I would have done the town hall approach, but it's already out there. The debate is healthy. We have to talk about health care, and it's very, very important. We need to get not only the, what I call us, you and I in there, but we need to get all folks, nurses, we need the doctors, we also need to hear from the kids, and I'm talking about students, whether you're in high school and in college, because they're the ones that are going to be growing old like us soon. So the issue is healthy to talk. There's no doubt that there's going to be touchy subjects, and that there's no doubt that there's different ways. My view, it's a healthy discussion, but I hope legislative, federally, they don't rush it, because if you rush it, we're not going to get everybody's input. The state doesn't really have a whole bunch it can do, because most of this, you know, on the federal laws, on federal insurance, on health, it's really controlled there. I think a few states have been looking at trying to modify to a little bit of what's being proposed federally.